Kim in Queens. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
How are you? Pleasant good morning and a pleasant voice.
Hi, Squeeze.
How are you?
My question is, I am married to a U.S. citizen, and I got the 2-year conditional green card. I filed
There is no 3-year conditional green card. There's a 2-year.
No, sorry, 2-year.
2-year conditional green card.
Yes.
Okay.
And I filed a I-451, I think was, to remove the condition.
I-751.
Yes, I got a letter last year saying that it's extended for a year.
Great.
The time will be up in March. My husband passed away a few days ago. We're still married.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And what do I do from there on?
So now you have to write a letter to the Immigration Service, let them know that your husband has passed away, and ask them to convert the case and show the death certificate. Ask them to convert the case from a joint application to a application based on the fact that your husband, that it was a real marriage, and here's the proof of it. But unfortunately, the marriage terminated as a result of my husband's death, and they will complete the case as long as you can prove that you and your husband, it was a real marriage at the time that you got your green card through his unfortunate death. Please make sure that your name is listed as the wife on the death certificate. You know, sometimes families get into whole fights, you know, and the parents don't like the wife and vice versa, and people get cut out of funerals. I hear this all the time. So, just make sure that's like the key thing.
Cut out of funerals?
They get cut out of funerals.
Out of funerals?
Yeah, like the mother says the wife's not allowed to come. That type of thing. It becomes a whole drama. So, so hopefully that's not the case there, and we can certainly help you. So hold on one second, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Once again, the number here is 1-800-529-5465. Do remember that number is the number of a law firm, and yes, also the number to get on the air. Remember, I would need to know and see that you are sharing our Facebook page, Brad and Squeeze, right now with the live viewing of us. We are live right now. Let's go to another question here. 1-800-LAWLINK.
Alvin.
Yes, good morning.
Alvin, what's up?
Brad. Good morning, sir.
Alvin!
What's up, man?
Alvin, what's up? All right, now we're okay.
What's going on?
All right.
He's living in the States for about 15 years.
Right.
So he just went for his citizenship, but about a year ago, he had a little domestic fight with his wife, and he put his citizenship and everything, and he did a fingerprint already. So he's waiting for the interview. What do you think about that?
I think that hopefully the case was dismissed. You're allowed.
Yes, it was.
My thinking is this: if you have one arrest in the 5-year period, and it was more of a misdemeanor arrest, it wasn't like a serious felony arrest, and the charges are dismissed against you, to me that just shows I had a bad night. Okay, I had a bad day. That doesn't make you a bad person. Okay, if you have multiple small arrests, that's a different story. But he has to be aware that he has to prove good moral character. And, the arrest affects his good moral character. However, one arrest in a 5-year period on a misdemeanor case that ultimately gets dismissed, to me, that doesn't make you a bad person.
Okay, and you want to travel to Jamaica. Can you tell what that is dismissed?
Yes, as long as it was dismissed. As long as it was dismissed, yes.
All right, so he's listening, so you hear everything that you just said. Thanks.
Yes, okay,
All right,
thank
not
you.
a problem. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks.
Once again, remember that if you do need help, you can stay on the line after your question is answered by Brad. Make sure you speak with an attorney here. And I do believe that every single person out there that has ever been arrested, regardless of the fact that you may have the disposition, you may want to have Brad Bernstein or any of his good attorneys look at the disposition before you take flight.
Okay, you ready?
Let's go to another call. 1-800-LAWLINK.
Delroy in Edmonton Park, New Jersey.
Good morning. It's not Emwood Park. It's not Emwood Park. It's Emwood Park, New Jersey.
Emwood
Park.
Emwood Park, New Jersey.
Park. Okay. There is no such thing as
Good morning,
Edmonton
Mr.
Park.
Mr. Squeeze.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I am wonderful today. I'm alive. I'm good to be here.
All right.
I'm glad to be here. And so are you to be on the air.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, my question is this. My wife filed for her son and family since 2008. She received an approval notice, but that to me is a long time, and there is nothing being said about it since then. I want to know,
who did she file for? Which family member?
She's filing for her son.
Her son. How old is the son?
No, the son is like 30 something.
30 something. He's single. He's
Yeah.
married. What's this deal?
Yes, because what happened is that when she filed first, he wasn't married then,
And now he's married.
but he went ahead and get married.
Oh,
So
he screwed
she
himself.
did. Yeah, of course I know
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
we told him about that. Anyway, is there anything can be done now because the approval letter was received?
When was
So
when was
what-
it when was it filed?
It filed in 2008.
2008.
No, hold on. Hold on. Let me just reiterate.
Okay.
If she filed in 2006, in 2008 she upgraded the case to wife, son, and wife and children.
Okay.
But up till now,
when
there's
in,
nothing.
when in 2006 was it filed? What month?
August.
All right. They're up to October 8th, 2005. So your stepson, your wife's son, was filed in August of 2006. They're approximately 1 year away.
Okay.
All right. So hang in
All
there.
right, thank you.
should-
Because
should-
I
should be
was
hearing shortly.
when I listened to what you guys were saying about Donald Trump and refusing family from
That's
being
right.
I said okay. I said to my wife, I said, listen, I think you guys better go and see Brad.
Right. Well,
Yep.
well. The answer is yes. I mean, it is possible that you waited all of this time and Congress changes the law and says he can't come. I don't know.
That's right.
Okay, but
Right.
I'm going to tell you something. You waited all of this time. You paid a lot of fees. The government sent you a letter saying you're going to get a benefit. It's very hard for now the government to say too bad. That's going to be a lawsuit on your part. I can tell you that if that
Right.
exactly happens. But let's hope it doesn't get to that point. Okay.
Okay, I will proceed to tell her to come see you guys.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And,
All right.
all right. And Delroy, thanks a lot for calling, man. And remember, if you all need help with credit, go see usacreditrepairinc.com. All right?
Okay, Mr. Squeeze.
No problem. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number for the law firm and to call in on the show right here, the Brad and Squeeze Show, which is going viral as we speak. Why? Because our listeners and viewers have been sharing the page with at least 30 of their friends, and we want to thank them very much. Let's go to another call at 1-800-529-5465. Sharing is caring, so please share the Brad and Squeeze Show so that people can get help with their immigration concerns and need. With all that DT is doing, we got to get going.
Jackie in the Bronx.
Hello.
How are
Hi
you?
there. Is it Shaki or
Hi,
Jackie?
Jackie, I was about to say, but I don't want to
Hello,
interrupt you.
Jackie. I'm a BX man, so Jackie understands.
Jackie in the BX.
Yeah. What's up, Jackie?
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you, Brad.
Yes.
So my son, he got here in 2015. My husband filed for him, and he has a son back home. Now last year he got married. Because remember, when he came, he got a 10-year green card. He didn't
Right.
got a 2-year, got a 10-year.
Okay.
Right.
He married the woman, the mother of the son, I assume.
Now,
Oh, somebody else.
somebody else when
Okay.
he came here.
Okay.
So my question to you is, should he file for his son, or can his wife file for his son?
The wife's a citizen.
The wife is a citizen,
How old?
but he has his 10-year green card.
Okay. Let the wife file because it'll be faster as a stepmom.
Okay, because I was wondering, like,
Yeah, as long-
because he didn't get his green card through
No.
her.
No, it doesn't
I thought
matter.
it was.
No. The mom's still a stepmom. Let her file as long as the marriage happened before the 18th birthday of the child.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sounds
That's
good.
the
Thanks a lot,
fastest way.
Jackie, for calling from
And
the
if you need
Bronx.
help, hold on.
Have a good day, guys. And
right.
Brad,
What?
please stick to your daytime job, please. No more singing.
No
There
more
you
singing?
go. There you go.
Grandma
There you
got
go.
run over by a reindeer.
Stick to your daytime
Selling
job,
marijuana
please.
Christmas
Please,
Eve?
Stick to
Oh,
your daytime job.
Can't
Yeah,
sing.
stick to the Lord.
I can't sing. You didn't like
You know?
the grandma song. All right, goodbye.
All right, Jackie, take care.
Guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Stick to your day job.
Wonderful personality. Yes.
Can't. You know what? I always wanted to be a singer. and I was
You've
born with
always
ze-
you've always wanted to be a lot of things.
And I was.
I know the few
I was-
things you can
I
be.
was born with no talent.
One,
Yeah.
you're a good attorney.
Yes.
Two, you're an elf.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
and sometimes angry.
Yes.
Right.
Right. I
And-
can't sing.
And three, you can't sing.
Right. I would be a terrible doctor.
Four, sense of humor is not bad.
It's okay. But I would be a
okay.
very bad doctor because halfway through the operation, I would get distracted and start
Yeah, exactly.
like
yeah.
use the scalpel in the
ADD.
brain or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right.
1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-529-5465, 93.5 FM listeners. Thank you so much for listening. Let's go back to the calls.
Sharon in Greenbrook, New Jersey. Sharon.
Greenbrook, New Jersey.
Sharon,
What's
Yes,
up?
I'm here.
how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you this morning?
Good.
We're doing good.
Good. I have a question. I want to do the fiance visa. I want to do the filing for it, and I just wanted to know about how long does it take and the fees that are attached to it.
It takes about 9 months or so. You have two sets of fees. The first set of fees is the USCIS filing fee, which I'm actually going to look up for you right now, because one thing I always forget is filing fees. But it's going to be on the form. It's going to be on the form I-129, and the filing fee for the form I-129K is I-129F for the fiance visa, and the filing fee is $535. And I just actually, as I was talking to you, I literally just looked that up online. Now, after you file the I-129F, you got to prove that you and your spouse have met. You got to prove that when he comes to the United States, that he's going to be marrying you within 90 days, and he's free to marry you within 90 days, meaning that he's not married to somebody else. And in addition to that, after the I-129F is approved, the file is going to be transferred to the National Visa Center. You're going to pay about another $493 in filing fees for biographic data, affidavits of support, and everything else. So it'll cost you in filing fees approximately, between USCIS and immigration, approximately $1,000. Approximately.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad. And is that on my own, or is that with an attorney's assistance?
That is on your own.
Okay, so an attorney assistance is more.
An attorney's going to say you have to pay the filing fees plus the attorney's legal fees.
There you go.
Those filing fees you got to pay no matter what.
Got you. Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Spread the word about the show, all right? We need more people to know about the show.
Myrna in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yes, good morning.
Good
Good morning, Myrna. How are you? How you sound? So you sound impatient. Like you're like, I wish they'd shut up and just
No, man, I am very, very patient. Wagwan.
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 There you go.
All right, so we know where Myrna was born, and we know she lives in Poughkeepsie now.
All right.
What's going on, Myrna?
Okay, so I had submitted a question and Kim answered. However, I have another question.
Okay.
I filed for my son when he was 19 years old. He was living in Jamaica. I am a green card holder, and he went for the interview in 2016, and they denied him, saying that his petition came down that he's a child and he's an adult. It just didn't make sense to me, because I have a friend, he filed for his son 20, and the son is here a year later.
Are you
Do I need your help?
Are you a citizen?
No.
Okay, you're ready. And so you filed for him when he was 16 as
When he was 19.
That's why. This is what happened. When he was 19, you filed for him. And under the law,
Okay.
as 19, he is your child. But the priority dates did not reach in time. When he turned 21, he became an adult. And when he became an
Okay.
adult, he switches categories, unfortunately. And that's why it went originally from you filed for a child till you filed for an adult. And when you switch categories as an adult, when you reach 21, that makes the wait a lot longer. That's
I
what
got
happened.
you. So, do you have any idea how long it's going to take?
What year was it filed?
Hearing right now.
What
I'm
year
just
was-
waiting on the letter. I did the interview and everything. So I checked my status, and I am actually waiting.
Okay. What
I am
year-
actually waiting. I'm actually waiting to go swearing right now.
Okay,
So what do I
understand.
do then?
What year did you file for your son?
2014.
Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, you'll upgrade the case, but unfortunately, even after you upgrade the case, you'll write a letter to the National Visa Center and let them know that you're a citizen. But even when that happens, you still have about 3 more years of waiting.
I see. Thank you so
You're very
much.
welcome. Be well.
All right.
Take care.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's
Once
go.
again, Brad and Squeeze Show. We're topping off at the top of the hour on 93.5. But we're going to stay on social media. So everybody switch over to the Brad and Squeeze page on social media, Facebook. All right? We're going to continue with answering immigration questions and more.
Lisa in Queens.
Hello.
Hello!
I have
gonna
a
be our-
question. I question. My bad.
Go ahead.
I recently did my interview for the citizenship, and I passed. But I made a big mistake. I wanted to change my last name, but when the immigration officer asked me if I want to change my name, I got confused. I thought she meant all my names, so I told her no. So now,
you got the wrong
what
name.
should I do?
Did you? All right. So you already have your naturalization in the different name that you want?
They haven't sent. I just did the test Monday.
Well, you can at the swearing in try to change your name. I've never seen it happen, but maybe it's possible they can do it for you when you go to swear in. If not, don't screw around. Get your citizenship even in the name you don't want it to be. You could always go to a court and petition the court to change your name after the fact.
Okay, and I have one last question. After becoming a citizen, I was planning to adopt my 5-year-old niece and my 8-year-old nephew. How I go about that?
Where are they?
They're in Jamaica.
Okay, so if you go to Jamaica and go to adopt them, and the parents consent to the adoption, it's going to be very difficult to get them here. You can only bring children here who are orphans from Jamaica. Other countries, different rules. We're talking Jamaica. And as a result, what needs to happen is you have to go to Jamaica and prove that these children have been abandoned or neglected by their biological parents, have the government of Jamaica strip the parents of their parental rights. Then at that point, these children become orphans, and then you bring the children up to do an adoption of orphans here in the United States of America. So
okay, good, because their parents are not in their life. It's my mother that's taking care of them.
So it's not. So it's basically the truth. What I just said. So we can help you. We can absolutely help you. And hold on one second. I always cringe. Like in these situations, the mother, because I hear this a lot. Yeah, the biological mother and the biological father are not in the children's lives. They're being taken care of by grandma or the aunt. But then so-and-so goes down to Jamaica, tracks down the mother in another city. Nobody's seen the mother in 20 years, gets the mother to consent to the adoption because they think that's what has to be done. Now, as soon as the mother consents to the adoption, the child's not an orphan. So you can't do that. That's what I was trying to protect against. So hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do remember that we'll return, God's willing, at noon, right here in this studio, answering immigration questions and speaking on other areas of law. David Squeeze-Aniki here and Brad Bernstein.
All right.
Questions?
So we got 2 more questions here,
Let's
Squeeze.
get to them, man.
We got to get to social media.
RFK.
Rapid Fire Kim. We got USA Credit Repair, and we're going to call it a day. Gail in Brooklyn.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I have a 2-part question.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've been in this country for about 20 years.
Right.
And I'm still a green card holder.
Right.
And I want to know, can I petition for my husband who has been here the last year, but he came on a visa and he overstayed his time?
Yes, you can petition for him. You should petition for him. You would file an I-130, and in about 18 months, he will do a provisional waiver and go home, get his green card, and come back. We can help you.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
What's okay?
Hello?
You have another question.
Yeah. And my other question is, several years ago, I filed for my citizenship, but I had owed the IRS about $20,000.
Right.
And they told me that I could not get the citizenship until I paid off all of it. Do I have to pay it all off, or do I have to have an arrangement in place to pay it off?
An arrangement in place is fine, but if you owe that amount of money, what you should be doing is contacting Carmela in our office. This is what she does for a living. She wipes those tax debts away. So instead of going on a very onerous payment plan, you should be going on a very happy free consultation with our tax attorney, Carmela, who will probably, if you can't afford to pay the taxes, wipe it away, and then that would free you up to become a citizen immediately. So hold on one second, and then your husband would be able to get his green card here. So hold on 1 second, all right?
Okay.
And let's go to Paul in Raleigh, North Carolina. Paul.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. I got two questions to ask about. First, I want to ask you. I got my wife, which I'm filing for her. Want to file for her. I want to file for her.
I hear the background. Yeah. Somebody's telling him in the background what the question is.
Yep.
You got your wife. You want to file for her, and
yes, sir. You want to adjustment of status.
Okay. We got the wife in the background. Asking the question.
Yeah. Well, how do we get a wife on the phone?
Yeah. So what do you
get the boss on the phone?
Yeah. Is there a boss behind you?
Pardon me?
I said you got the boss behind you. We hear, right?
That's right. That's my wife. Yeah.
All right. So you want to file for her. So what's the problem?
It's like an adjustment of status because I do. I spoke to a lawyer before and he told me it's an adjustment of status when I show her everything. When I show him everything that I got. So, adjustment of status. What type of paper you got to use to do the adjustment of status?
It's the I-485. Write it down.
The what?
I-485.
I-45?
I-485.
The I-130.
The I-130.
The I-765, so you can get your work permit.
The I-1?
The I-765. 765.
The I-131, so you can get your travel document.
The I-1 what?
31. And the I-864 affidavit of support.
The
I-864 affidavit of support.
Okay.
That's the entire thing.
So what's the first one again?
I-845, I-130, I-765, I-131, I-864.
Yes, sir. And the next question.
Yes.
When I put her paper, she got a daughter in Jamaica, which is 16-year-old now.
You're gonna file a separate application for the daughter. The daughter does not go on your wife's application. You're gonna file a separate one, just an I-130 for the daughter.
I-130.
So it's going to be two different applications. Hold on one second. Let's have a consultation so you know what you're doing. Hold on 1 second.
All right. 1-800-529-5465.
We have a whole bunch. Everyone decides to call now, Squeeze. Let's try to go through quickly.
I'm telling you. Let's
Tracy in Brooklyn. Tracy.
Yes, hi. Good morning.
Yes, quickly. We're running out of time here.
Okay. My question is, I got married in 2008, and things didn't work out. My husband didn't, basically put in my paperwork. So, 3 years after, I had to leave Florida because I got married in Florida and come to New York. Now, I'm trying to find him to do a divorce. My question is, can I still put through my stuff as an unabandoned wife?
No, you cannot put your stuff through as an unabandoned wife, and you can put your stuff through as an abused spouse. But you never got your green card, right?
No, he never did anything. Basically, I was like a slave to him.
You got to get divorced or file as an abused spouse, one or the other.
Okay, all right.
Those are your choices. Hold on if you need help.
Once again, folks, got a reminder that this is all brought to you by USACreditRepayInc.com. We're going to be talking about them for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to go to, of course, RFK, Rapid Fire Kim. All right, and you want to take another one, or
let's take one more call.
Yeah, let's take another call.
Okay, and then we're gonna leave your questions on Facebook. We're going to get to them in about 3 minutes to wrap up the show. Mm-hmm. But Kiernan in Queens, New York. Kiernan. Carrie Ann. I can't read. Carrie Ann, I can't read. My apologies.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Question: green card holder, spouse, don't have any papers. If I choose to marry him, how soon after can I put in papers for him?
The next day you can put in papers. You have to understand it's not an adjustment like you're a U.S. citizen. You're filing an I-130. He gets put on a waiting list. In about 18 months, he's going to do a provisional waiver, go home, and come back and get his green card. It's a different process. We talked about it yesterday. It's a different process when you're a resident and you're marrying someone for a green card than when you're a citizen and marrying someone for a green card. But a resident absolutely can file for their spouse. It's just a different process.
If I choose to come to your office and use one of your lawyers, when I'm coming there, that's the time I have to bring the $100 for the consultation fee?
That is correct.
And you walk me through each step, like getting married and where I go and the papers.
We will tell you everything you need to do. There will be no surprises. Promise you.
Okay. Do I have to make an appointment, or I can just come?
I would prefer you make an appointment so we know that you're coming. We don't like to be surprised. Hold on one second.
They take debit, credit card,
Yeah.
they take PayPal, they even take
Everything.
cash.
That's right, everything. Hold
All
on
right.
one second.